Welcome. Are you ready to rise? This podcast is for the woman who is ready to soften her edges and find expansion in her life and relationships. At the core, you know your feminine flame has been dampened and you're ready to stoke the fire with holistic tools for radical responsibility. You want to be seen and honored as the goddess you are, and you're ready for deep self-inquiry so you may reside in your feminine spirit. My name is YogiSophie. I am here to exist as your mirror and be a fountain of resources for you to make sovereign decisions regarding wellness, birth, and life as nature sees it from an empowered, educated place. May your cup be filled to the brim. Welcome back to the YogiSophie podcast, now called the To the Brim podcast with YogiSophie. My name is Sophie. It has been a few years since I've done a podcast, and I'm really excited to bring it back around while I'm in this new phase of life. Everything just feels like I am riding a serendipitous wave, like the things just keep lining up as I reach out for the next step, and I'm trusting the process fully, and I'm really enjoying it. Just a moment to speak to the former version of myself that did this podcast. That was recorded during a huge shift in my life. It was post-COVID, and I was on a journey of really figuring out what it meant to be sovereign, to be in charge of your life, to be resilient and reliant on only yourself, but not in like this hyper independent way. At least I hope not. I think my husband might disagree. But I was really I was looking for sovereignty. I was looking for self-responsibility, and I found this new layer of strength in myself that I had no idea existed until COVID kind of pushed me into it. It unraveled a lot and gave me the platforms on which I stand today. It gave me my core beliefs. And I just love who I am now, and I love who I was then, figuring all of that out. And if you feel like getting to know that former version and kind of everything that led me here, you can just go check out those old episodes. And so where are we going now? We know where we've been. Where are we going? Where am I at in life now? That's where we're headed. I am a mother of two. I'm sure you can hear the little baby sounds of my little Rohan, who was born 2 weeks ago tomorrow. It's a Friday. He was born on a Saturday, so 2 weeks ago tomorrow. I free birthed both of my babies. I am venturing into the birth world, it was terrifying. It's less terrifying now because I know where my convictions lie. And it's not that I think everything has to be one way, like it kind of seems when you're entering the holistic birth world. I want to enter this realm with the message of sovereign birth. It doesn't have to be a free birth, right? It just should be sovereign, meaning you know what choices you're making along the way, and you know why you're making them, and you're confident in them. You're not going in blind. You're not going in with the unknown or with like all these what ifs unanswered, and you're not going in being left to the whim, the decisions, the advocacy of others. And I think that is the biggest thing I want to help women remember is they are their own advocates for themselves and for their babies. because when we can birth in power, whatever that means to you, you are well off, your babies are well off, our future is well off. The trauma that we have been subjected to, the gaslighting, is completely minimized, if not eliminated. And I just, everything unfolds with birth. I can't remember who said it, but peace on earth starts with birth. And I feel that so deeply after having done it twice myself now on my own. Yes, Rohan. We did it. So this season 1 is all about birth. Subsequent seasons, as well as throughout, might have sprinkles of holistic wellness, and that means I'm trained in Ayurveda. I think this modality is just so beautiful. It's ancient, it's tried and true, and I think it's just a wonderful diving board to understanding the universe as well as yourself. So Ayurveda, holistic wellness, I love studying astrology, and I'm learning about human design right now. One of the other biggest changes in my life is really integrating polarity work into my relationships. I have started learning about the differences in masculine and feminine energies back in 2019 when I was completely overly masculine, and my nervous system was just shot. And I was like, why do I keep doing yoga and I keep feeling anxious? And so I had to figure out and unwind that, and I got the answer in the form of Katie Silcox and her school, the Shakti School, which is where I went to Ayurveda school. It's feminine form Ayurveda and feminine form body movement, and that was yet another amazing diving board for me to get deep and to get back in touch with a deeper layer of who I really am, which is a feminine being in a feminine body. And it's been a beautiful ride since then. The next layer, though, was marriage. After I had my firstborn, Obsidian, everything that my marriage and I had avoided, my husband and I have avoided, really reared its head, and we had to figure it out. And I was going about it all the wrong ways for a long time, and then yet again I asked for the answers, and the universe delivered in this next layer of polarity teachings and how to reside in my feminine and inspire my husband Nolan into embodying his masculine, and how can we complement each other and hold each other up high. Yeah, bro. And I've found just in the last couple months, excuse you, baby kisses, just even in the last few months, just a whole new level of trust and relaxation and freedom in my marriage. So that polarity work is huge for me as well. And that will probably be more like maybe season 2 or 3. I'm not really sure yet. But yeah, so holistic wellness, birth, polarity, life according to nature in the vessel of feminine style storytelling. So what does that mean? I kind of called it that because it means I'm not huge on like stats or science. I think it's important, but that's just not where my mind resides. Like I read the stats, I read the science, I read the studies, whatever, and then I like get to the point and be like, oh, this is the end story of that. And I kind of take that and then just run with it with my experience. Everything in this podcast is going to be told from my point of view, unless, of course, somebody else comes on or I'm quoting somebody. Yeah. So feminine style storytelling. I just want to inspire women to get in touch with their feminine, to get in touch with their inner well of intuition. Hey, Rohan. And know that not everything is so black and white. There is this beautiful spectrum of experience to be had. And I just want you to know how to question yourself and feel good in your choices and learn from the ones that maybe didn't feel as great in your body, in your mind, in your soul. Yeah, so to me, I guess that's what it means to be sovereign and radically responsible. So what do? I am a Ayurvedic, and I am YogiSophie, Ayurveda and wellness for the feminine spirit. That is what has come to me as my mission right now. And so if you'd like to go in depth and find more personalized prompts for self-inquiry, finding tools, I am a fountain of resources when you go into one-on-one coaching with me. I have been in the wellness world for 15 years. I've studied a lot, many different modalities, and I definitely have like my core ones that I've gone deepest into. But I am an excellent well of resources, and if I don't have the answers to something, I know where to find them, and I know where to find from what I believed would be what am I trying to say? I know how to find people who are really authentic and true to what they believe in, to support everybody that I cross paths with. That is something I'm good at, and I'm owning that. So if you want to work with me one-on-one, maybe you're looking to bring some balance into your life, to learn how to live from feminine. Maybe you'd like to unpack some birth choices, pregnancy choices, get ready for preconception, or learn how to prepare for your best postpartum. These are all things I do. So you can book with me at YogiSophie.com. And I'm also on Instagram at YogiSophie7. And I have a free ebook, a new one, called The Birthing Woman's Guide to Self-Inquiry. The free one is a miniature version of a full version that I will be releasing eventually. I do have the newborn, so I'm just working with things in between the spaces that I can find. But yeah, this ebook is a tip of the iceberg booklet for you to begin questioning the what, the why, the how when it comes to preconception, birth, and beyond. So you can get that for free by subscribing to my newsletter at YogiSophie.com. YogiSophie.com. And that is all I've got for you today. I'm going to see what little Mr. Rohan needs. He's gnawing on my arm now. So please subscribe to this podcast. Please share it on your socials with friends. And do leave me a review if you like what you hear. Thank you so much, and have a beautiful day. Oh yeah, may your life be filled to the brim. There you go. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode today. If you liked it, please spread the love by subscribing, reviewing, and sharing with your friends. You can get your free ebook, The Birthing Woman's Mini Guide to Self-Inquiry, at www.yogisophie.com, and find me on Instagram at YogiSophie7. May your cup be filled to the brim.